What's good, man? I got a review, and it's brand new. Yo, shout out to Rhymefest, man. We going to Chicago, Illinois to go visit Rhymefest, man. One of the best that's out there with the pen. Shout out to Rhymefest, man. You know, he has a history that some people would say he's been robbed in a sense, right? For his creativity and his rhymes, his whatever, his creativity and stuff. I mean, he's worked with Ye, Kanye West. You guys know that. I'm pretty sure he wrote for Kanye. Pretty sure he created for Kanye. That done things for others as well. But shout out to Rhymefest. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Chicago MCs. Chicago never forgot how to rap. Shout out to I Am God and this squad over there, man. They're doing big things in Chicago. Let's talk about Chicago. Rhymefest, James and Nikki, A Conversation album came out February 9th, 2024, 30 minutes and 12 seconds. This is a fantastic album. So if you guys want to know, I guess, the background of the project, James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni, they had a conversation. It's called A Conversation. It was in November of 1971. I wasn't even born. 1971, and it's a video from SOUL, Soul. I guess it was a show that had all types of things on, singers, guests, things like that. They did all types of activities. And this was in London. This is a show in London. I'm not pretty sure it's not around anymore, but it was called Soul. And they had them have a 2-part conversation. It was that long. It was almost 2 hours. That convo is still relevant today, and that's why people utilize clips just like Rhymefest did with this project. But everyone does it. Everyone loves Nikki. Everyone loves James Baldwin. They love their poems, their writings. They love that they were civil rights, activists. They love that they were educators. Anything and everything for the black culture. That's what they were. But shout out to James and Nikki. That conversation was key. I think we need to have more conversations as such, as leaders or whoever is supposed to reflect and, represent the black culture, right? If we want to get out of debt. So let's talk about it, man. We break each record down song by song. On this channel, y'all know what we do, man. Like, subscribe, share the video, man. It's Marquis, a.k.a. Severe. Get the merch. Get the books if you can. Severe's Chronicles Volume 1. Severe's Chronicles Volume 2. Get the ebooks. Get the merch. Get the EPs. My second EP is coming out. Get the first one. Rhymefest. Let's talk about number one's intro. The original intro to the conversation. So it's basically... they just, like I said, they took clips from the actual conversation from 1971 of Baldwin and Giovanni. And they basically incorporate these conversations throughout the album to, make sense of the actual album track or direction that Rhymefest is going in. I like this. I like the album. I like the concept, man. A lot of people have done this before. They've done the concept of, maybe using James Baldwin or Nikki Giovanni's voice throughout the album. This one's the actual conversation. I've never heard someone do this before, so let's talk about it and give Rhymefest some credit. So number one, the intro is just the conversation, just a little bit of the conversation, and you're gonna hear that throughout, different clips. Number two is Triggered, featuring Helixx C Armageddon. Produced by Soul Cinematic. The most bright people are evil. I just took that clip from James Baldwin. He said the most bright people are evil. Yo, that's so simple but so correct. The most, like he was talking about, because Giovanni brought up. I watched the whole 2-hour conversation, and Giovanni was talking about people in general. She was just saying there's smart and dumb people in this world, and it's sad that there's a lot of dumb people. And then James Baldwin's response was like, the most bright people are evil, which is sad, and that's correct. 2025, you see it not just in 2020, you see it everywhere. You see it at work, you see it, It's sad that you get that wisdom, you become wise, and then you use it for evil. But that's what he says. The most bright people are evil. Yeah, they use it for evil. That's crazy. And you use knowledge for evil. But anyway, Triggered featuring Helixx, Rhymefest with a cohesive album with various dope female rappers. This song sparks off the Black conversation. Now it's the Black conversation, in 1971, but it's also the Black conversation between Black men and Black women of today. That's what this album's, it's bringing around, kind of like the world's bringing it full circle. Number 3 is Elderberry featuring I want to say Frayne Vibez, produced by Scram Jones and John Tracks. I didn't know Elderberry meant grandma. That's a new word for grandma. What's other words for grandmother that I don't know? Put it in the comments. Like, there's mad words for grandma. Like, I don't know what's going on. But songs about mothers are sweet, of course. Songs about grandmothers, mimas, and elderberries are even sweeter. Both rappers reminisce about their grannies, and it made me reminisce about my moms and my grandmothers. I love you, mom. My mom was my grandmother on my mother's side, and I called my father's mother. What I call her? I called her Ma or Mima. No, Mima. Did I call her Mima? Man, there's so many words. I'm telling you, Nana, maybe Nana. I don't know. Like I always had different names for them, and stuff like that. But what's a good name for grandma? Elderberry is a good one. I never heard of it. But love your people, and speaking of generations, get one of my ebooks. Speaks on family and talking about grouping generations together. It has questions to group you guys together, and y'all can learn and love each other more. So get the ebooks, man. Number 4 is called Creator, featuring Brittney Carter and Rell Suma. And Rell Suma is on the hook. It's produced by John Tracks. I like this record. Brittney Carter, she's hot on the scene. There's passion and love throughout this record. The artists are praising and putting out positive energy in their circles. We're receiving great clips from the famous Conversation from Nikki and James, and aligned with dope MCs. He got some dope female MCs on here, dope MCs, dope rappers in general. But reason I'm saying female MCs or women MCs is because, it's clear as day he made sure he got women to rap with him. So that's one reason I'm emphasizing the women. But they're rappers, right? Number 5, I love this joint, Who You Talking To, featuring Freddie Old Soul, produced by k-r.o.k. Love the concept of the album. The concept of the album is incredible. It connects 1971 to current times. Both eras are critical for future growth and additional Black conversation. We need to have future conversations. We need to have conversations now, tomorrow, and beyond. Words are powerful, and let's use them correctly. When I'm typing something or I'm doing a post, I try to reread it at least 2 to 3 times before I post it, because words are powerful. And I'm a writer. I know. I wrote 8 books. I wrote 2 books right here, and I wrote 6 ebooks, and I'm working on 2 more books this year. A financial book and a nasty book. But anyway, let's go to number 6, man. Deja Vu featuring Helixx, Armageddon, produced by Jinsu Dean. The struggle's real, man. Love this rock and rap, dark and Jerry track. It's I got a question. It's 2025 Deja Vu. A lot of people are saying that. They're like, yo, we seen this coming. I don't know. It's not deja vu for me. It's reality. And I think, the 1%, they're playing chess moves with us, and we need to do the same thing so we can get ahead and get wealth and get up to their speed. What was your last deja vu? Like, I always have deja vus. Do you have deja vus? I always have them. I want to take a quote from James Baldwin. He said, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced." James Baldwin. Let's go to number 7, Pop. P-O-P, Pop, like the soda. Featuring EP The Hellcat. Produced by Jinsu Dean. Rhymefest having fun and showing off with how clever, he can be with, his wordplay, his pen game. Feature EP The Hellcat put the head nodding track in the headlock as well. It's a pop song. It's a dope song. I like the record. It kind of grew on me. At first, I was like, "Yeah, it's alright, it's good," And then I'm listening to the raps. I'm listening to the raps. I'm listening to the bars. And I'm listening to the way the music, interacts with the bars. And I'm like, okay, this is a dope record. So I scored it higher. So shout out to Pop. Number 8, Blackman, featuring C Red and D Lylez. Is it D Lylez? D Lylez. I think I don't know. D Lylez. Yeah, D Lylez. There you go. I think it's D Lylez. All right. Producers are EC3, Toxic, and Toxic for Toxic Productions. Toxic for Toxic Productions. What a tongue twister name. All right. That's the producer's name. All right. Number 8, Blackman, C Red, D Lylez. The James and Nikki clips were positioned properly, within this album. The production is visual and it shines with vivid colors. The features bring substance, value, and meaningful conversations. Love C Red's voice and skills. Shout out to D Lylez with the hook. This album's really, really good, man. Rhymefest hasn't put out an album in so long. I'm pretty sure he's been writing and doing other things. But to keep afloat. But man, like, we need more Rhymefest, man. Like, subscribe, share the video, man. Get the books, get the ebooks, listen to the CDs, listen to the EPs, listen to the singles. Everything's in the description. Everything's in my linked tree, link tree. Let's go to number 9, the last track, Surprises, produced by Mark Bird and Toxic for Toxic Production. Okay. The connection with our great writers, Nikki and James, reflects all these great writers on this particular album. Like I said, it's a cross from the old to the new, and they're acknowledging that they're woke, right? That they know what's going on, and hopefully, they're doing their part, because you only can do your part in your circle, in your town, your community. You can try to reach out, but you should start with yourself and start with your inner circle, your family and your friends. And if you can, reach out more and you have the capital, reach out to more people. But keep it within, man, and just do right with your people. Number 9, Surprises. Like I said, Rhymefest. Take a bow. Rhymefest. This album is exceptional. 2024 Golden State Entertainment. Nikki, I got a quote from Nikki too. I took one from James earlier. Nikki Giovanni, first of all, RIP to James Baldwin, who passed a while ago. But Nikki Giovanni actually passed last year. She passed December 9th, 2024. She was 81 years old. So, praise to Nikki. She's recently deceased. Speaking of Nikki Giovanni, once you know who you are, you don't have to worry about anyone. No, it's anymore. I'm sorry. I misquoted Nikki. My handwriting's crazy. I see my handwriting. Handwriting crazy. All right, so anyway, shout out to Nikki. I'm going to do it again. Nikki Giovanni passed. Oh, not that one. Her quote is, once you know who you are, you don't have to worry anymore. Nikki Giovanni. Man, I like the album. Rhymefest did a fantastic job. He gathered some of these brilliant other writers, with the beautiful and talented women. You know, C Red, EP, the Hellcat, Helixx, C Armageddon, Freddie Old Soul, Brittney Carter, Rell Suma, Frayne Vibez. You know, go support these artists. Go support these other rappers, these wordsmiths, man. And that's what it's all about. I'm gonna tap into some of these artists and rappers myself. Y'all let me know if y'all in tune with any of these rappers, and if y'all are, let me know in the comments below. What should I be listening to? What albums? What EPs? What singles should I be running to first from any of these artists that's in the Rhymefest album? Shout out to Rhymefest. Appreciate it, man. We're coming back from Chicago. We're back in Boston. Yes, I'm wearing a Giants jersey. I'm wearing a Giants jersey. I'm a Giants fan from Boston. It's a long story. I know they ain't in the. I know they're not in the 2025 Super Bowl. But shout out to the Super Bowl. Shout out to Philly. But you know, I already know who's gonna win. But shout out to Philly. We already know the storybook ending. But you know, shout out to Philly. But anyway, let me get out of here. Love or hate, man. I don't want to get banned, man. They stop knowing that you know. Words of port, man. Rhymefest. James and Nikki. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You ain't going nowhere. Look at that, man. I can sing.